Hey guys, what is up? Deagle545 here, and what we're going to be discussing today is about, there was a new update that recently dropped. It's the 1.5 Redstone update, and I know a whole plethora of people who are making like reviews and kind of going over the stuff that happened, but I want to do it in a more kind of like in-depth way, so I'm going to have an episode for each, for like a chunk of stuff that was new, for like a new item, and I'm going to go over all the properties and go over some things and show you what it can be used for. Hopefully you guys like it more, you know, than other stuff. Hopefully it's something new, different, better. If you do, let me know. And if you want me to do more intense breakdown of it, because I want to keep these kind of short, there's going to be quite a few of them. So this is going to be a little mini series. A playlist will be on the screen. There's more. Anyways, so let's get into it. Today's episode is going to be the hopper. This is the hopper right here. The hopper. It looks like this like funnel thing because that's how the properties are. To look at the properties, this is how you craft it. You just put 5 iron ingots in kind of a V shape, capital V shape, and then a chest in the middle, and you get this. This is a 1 block tile thing, and when you step in it, you kind of like go into it. See, like you can fall into the hopper and whatever, you can fall into it. If like maybe I run across this. Whatever, yeah, see there's a little depth to the middle of it. I'm in the middle of it. I'll step out. Alright, so I don't know how deep that is, but it's going to act like it says, and what happens is when you throw an item into it, it's just going to suck it up. I'm going to push it through. What I have here is I put items through all the hoppers. So let's say you want to just drop it in there. It's going to drop it and send it into this chest. What I did was I put the sandstone all of these, and to show you what it will work with. It will work with this chest I just showed you, furnace. Okay, it won't work. You can't even look through a jute bag, so it won't work with that even if you have a disc. So we'll put it into there. Would not work with the crafting table. It will work with a trap chest, and it will not work with an ender chest. So there you have it. Special things with these items. It will go into this, but it will go into a particular way. What I have here is you can throw sandstone. I'm going to put it in one of these slots, each of these slots. I put an extra one. Okay, whoops. There you go. And so when I look into here, only one came in because these ones got stuck. And so what happens is the top one dispenses, or the top hopper puts it into the first slot where you actually burn it. So this is going to be whatever you want to burn in. So in that case, I'm going to want to drop a couple of these in there, and it's going to dispense them right into there. And these side ones are for the fuel. So if I drop these in here and there, it's going to be dispensed into the fuel like such, and it's going to burn, cook, and it's going to go right into this hopper. The bottom hopper is going to suck out the items that come into here. So you're going to see it pop in. You don't even see it pop in. It's just instantaneous, but it pops in right there. But then it can go on its way. Same principle kind of apply with the brewing stand. Let me just grab the items necessary. Whatever you put on the top one is going to go into the brewing stand on the top slot. If it is an item that goes in there. So I put a fermented spider rat, it'll go in there. If I put a water bottle in there, it won't do anything. You know, let's get rid of that, because that might mess us up. So it won't go into that. But if you put it onto the side, it will go into there, and it's going to start brewing. Then it'll just get sucked. If I put this there, it will just suck it out, and it's going to be pointless. But I'll get to that later. So that's how the brewing stand works. When you have a hopper on top of a large chest, it will go into the large chest all the way, and it will take out of the large chest all the way. So it doesn't matter which side it's on. That's not going to factor in. It can also, it pulls items through minecart chests. So let's say I wanted to put some of this in there. It will pull it all out through the minecart into the chest. Same thing, minecarts, it will take stuff out of hoppers when they're under them, or they pass under them. what this is this, it shows you that when a hopper is receiving a redstone signal, it will not go into the chest. This is already there, but it will not go into the chest until you turn it off, and then it'll go in. So let's grab these. Over here, this is a minecart with a hopper. This is necessary for this brewing stand over here, so the minecart will come into here after these are brewed, just so it doesn't snatch it up. That's important. It's very important for this. This is the only kind of purpose I see, because other stuff you can do with anything, but this is necessary for that. And basically, same rules apply. Hopper goes into this, comes out, and it will take stuff out of the hopper, such as that. Now, I wanted to show you this test I have. What happens is I want to show you how items travel. So once I hit the switch, this minecart is going to get shot out, and it's going to start going down here at the same time as the item gets dispensed into the hopper, and we'll see which one will go fastest. Once the minecart hits that, it's going to activate the dispenser, shoot this out, and once the item comes all the way here, this will automatically dispense it out. So let's see. We're going to just watch, and you see the minecart is going to beat the other item. It actually takes quite a while for the hopper to the items to travel through the hopper, and I'll show you how they do that in a second once we see. So if you want to make items travel, use minecarts because it's a lot faster, as you see here. Okay, just push that back and turn that off. You have to reset the test, but anyways, that's not too big of a deal. What happens when the hopper, how you place it is how it works. So when you shift click an item, the bottom part will kind of like curve towards that, and that's the way the item will get pushed out or put into. So this one, if we had something like this going on, the item would go into this one. Once it goes through this one, it'll go through this one, into that one, into this one, into this one, down. So it just follows the end of that, and that's, you make that how you place it on the ground. So however you place the hopper is how it's going to do that. Fix this hole. And so what I set up here is you can do many things with this, because this is cool. It transfers items. You can kind of sort items out. You can automatic brewing stands, melting stands. And so what I have here is a very simple version of a automatic, like melting, whatever. So what you're gonna do is you just want to take that, kind of just throw it into there. It'll all go in there and start getting dispensed out into the minecart. And once this torch is on, means the minecart is ready for items to be taken in there. This is very simple. There's no item sorted, but it's still kind of cool. And so once all of these are put into the minecart, which is under there, I'll show you in a second. You can't see it because I cleverly concealed it. And so why it's putting in there? If you want me to go more into depth and make better creations for these little kind of reviews, let me know. And yeah, so once that's done, it's off right now. You turn it on, turn the machine on, and it's going to start smelting stuff, and I'll show you the process right now. What I have down here is basically the minecart was right there stealing stuff out. Once I flipped the switch, this activated, which turned this on, which sent the minecart onto this track, which kind of winds back and keeps going. And every time it goes, it's going to put an item. It's going to put a gold ore to there, which is going to be smelted and dropped through here, which is going to be put into this minecart. And so this thing will keep going for as long as you want, and if you wanted to, you can have more ores in there, and it will automatically keep burning through them. So you can have all your gold first, then all your iron, and they'll burn through all of them and be put into that chest, which is pretty convenient. Just throw all your stuff in there. And so what happens with this, oh, I might have hit that, but it doesn't matter. This line goes through here and it turns this off, retracting the piston, keeping this in there. So when you turn this off, the piston will push and send it right back through so you can get it. Also, when you flip the switch, this turns on, so that one goes off. So when you flip it off, that will turn off and the coming cart will stop. Very cool right there. This is a little T flip-flop that just keeps setting that, so when it's ready and not ready. It's pretty simple stuff. And yeah, the minecart just keeps falling down and goes through this loop. And so when you turn it off, this minecart will come back. It will have all your goodies. Once it's all smelted out, the minecart's ready, and it will take out more items and be put right back in the minecart. So that is the hopper, and hopefully I did not forget anything. And if I did, well then I hate my life. Just trying to see. The hopper is in the redstone section. You can go get that. The next episode will be a surprise. It will actually be the daylight sensor, so hopefully look forward to that. Cool things you can do with that. And other than that, hope you guys enjoy the video. Please comment on how you think the series will do. This little mini series where I kind of go in depth for each thing, little episode for each one. I'll try to get these out daily if you like them. But anyways, we'll see you guys later, and hope you enjoy your day. I know I will. See you later. Oh yeah, and for the next episode after the daylight sensor, if you want to pick that one, just name a new feature or new set of features that were implemented in the 1.5 update in the comment sections. And if one person puts it, I'm probably going to do that. Or if more people put it, and whatever, I'll do that. And that will be the one after the daylight sensor, because I need ideas if you want to see something one more immediately. And well, thank you guys for watching.